Alertwolf here to bring you another DC Nation review. This time it's on Beware the Batman, episode 4. This one is called Safe. And basically, alright, we get fun stuff. Now, for all of you who say, hey, we never get any real villains on the show because they're not going to do them, we got a real villain. And no, not that dude, his boss. Basically, this guy, Jason Blur, Dr. Jason Blur, he comes up with free energy, not free energy, but some ion energy cortex thingy that'll solve world energy needs. Woo! World energy, Batman. Woo! And they get attacked by ninjas from none other than the League of Assassins. And they come after him. Katana fights them off until Batman shows up, because Batman was there and he just did a quick change in the car. Now, she was gonna kill him. She was gonna kill one of the ninja, and Batman's like, no, you can never make that choice, blah, 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 you can't come back from it. And this confirms what I thought from the last episode. It's almost as if they heard my review and were like, I mean, obviously they didn't, because, my review came out late, but it's almost like they heard the fans and were like, alright, dude, we got it. We effed up on that last episode, but in this episode, we're going to nail it down. We're not looking for Batman to kill people. Nail it down. So it confirms my lesser of it was just poorly executed from the last episode. So anyway, they go into the car, they decide, and by the way, Dr. Jason there is in love with Katana, and they decide to go back to Wayne Manor. Wayne Manor is a fortress, and I dig the fact that it's a castle. It has full military weapons, and he has rocket launchers and lasers. I mean, you get them later in the episode, but it impresses me how well prepared that Wayne Manor is, And so he hires a private security team to watch him. Meanwhile, Batman makes up an excuse and goes to investigate. They send some monkey or God, I forgot the guy's name. But anyway, they send some monkey to or that guy. They send him to basically lead the charge. He poses as the head of security. He gets in. Batman is met by his own group of assassins. That there's a cool motorcycle fight in this scene, and he's racing back to the Manor, which he finally got people and put on lockdown. That makes more sense. And then finally, this dude realizes Katana's still alive and she faked her death. She takes out the Soul Taker sword, but he gives her some quick cuts here and there, and he's able to beat her back a little, but Batman is not on his league, and Batman beats him up a little. He makes a diversion, escapes, and then Batman goes after him. She hides her sword, and basically he goes off a cliff and stuns Batman so he can't see, and then he gets away into the water, I imagine. Now, Batman and Katana have a thing going where he's see, doing the right thing, blah blah blah, heroes, blah blah, it's all good stuff. Because he's grooming her for the sidekick of Mrs. Robin there, of a female Robin, even though she's Katana. And her colors are the same colors as Robin, so there you go. More or less. So the episode ends with this scene right here. Well, first they try to patch her up. The doctor professes his love and whatever, but it basically ends with this. Now, when we first saw the League of Assassins, obviously it's being led by none other than Lady Shiva, and we get this end scene again. We don't see her, but we hear her voice, and she's talking to Iron Monkey or something like that. No, Iron Monkey's a movie. Iron Monkey Mask. This dude escapes me, but she's gonna be a mastermind villain, and that's what you get. That she'll find another way to get the energy cortex. Forget about the doctor. And the fact that Katana's still alive is important enough. However, he does lie about the sword existing, so there you go. So what do I'm gonna give this episode I want to give it a 4. I'm gonna say 3.5, and I'll tell you why. It was I think it's the best episode I've seen so far in terms of Katana got some action, ninjas, motorcycle battles, martial arts fighting, you know, a mastermind Shiva, a real villain-ish, because sometimes she's good. You know, she has her own agenda. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. So yeah, this has been a very good episode. Almost great. It's all. Well, I'm not gonna do it. It's still the best episode I've seen out of this show yet. It is giving me hope. You know, it really does. You know, Batman had to break into his own house, and that was cool, and there was fights, and yeah, very cool stuff here. I mean, you know what? It's gonna be a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4 because Alfred in the bowler hat with the shotgun. Bam! It's a 4. Alfred got to be badass. It's a 4. So, all right, I'm gonna give it a 4. It's an official 4. But that's enough out of me. So click it up if you like it, comment if you must, and please, please, please subscribe if you can. And this is your buddy Alert Wolf signing out.